I grew up in the movie business and knew I had to get out of LA, knew it was the most horrible place for women. And most of the writers, my mother was a screenwriter, wrote with their husbands. So you had to be married in some weird way to even be a writer. I mean, it was such a bizarre idea that you needed a husband to write. And then I moved to New York, and then suddenly, in the 70s, partly because of an agent named Sam Cohn and partly because of a whole bunch of other things, there was this whole group of filmmakers working in New York, of whom Woody was one, and the one I related most to. But, you know, Sidney Lumet was here, and Mike Nichols, and Arthur Penn, and it was more that I wanted to be a New York director than that I wanted to be a woman director. And that's why I always get irritated when I'm asked about it, even though I feel guilty to be irritated about it. But
I already get irritated about it, and I feel like I'm too young to be allowed to be irritated about anything. But at the same time, I've been lucky enough to exist in a world where you exist and talk about it and shed light on the situation. And so I already am in my head thinking, like, I better be, you know, charitable about questions like this because it meant something to me.
And I don't mean that there shouldn't be more women directing and all of that stuff. I just am fascinated that the minute women actually have started to make headway, and I think they really have, it seems to increase the number of times people remind us how few women there are. And you keep wanting to say, but look what's happening. Look how there are movies about women making a lot of money now. Every time one of them happens, it's a shock, it's an anomaly, no one knows how it happened, it doesn't make them any more willing to make the next one, even though you hope it will. But at some point, the market bends to this, and I think it will.